Heisman winner and former NFL quarterback Robert Griffin III alleges that despite her public denials, Chicago Sky power forward Angel Reese truly despises her Indiana Fever rival Caitlin Clark. Griffin, who is now a sports media figure, asserted that she had inside information from Reese's inner circle. However, she has since retaliated, and ESPN's Ryan Clark is also getting involved. The whole mess has now erupted on X, where Griffin says his family has been threatened with death. The perplexing story started when Griffin tried to defend Reese online after she received backlash for being featured on the cover of a brand new video game called NBA 2K26. In one racist remark, an unnamed X user altered the cover to make African-American Reese look like a monkey. However, in his foolish attempt to defend Reese, Griffin asserted that he knew her on-court feud with Clark wasn't limited to the media and fans, and that the Sky Star's close friends and family had verified this to him. Griffin was accused of lying on this app for clout by Reese, who wasn't buying it. Reese reportedly insisted that Griffin wasn't speaking to anyone close to her, saying, "Everyone knows the first and last name of everybody in my circle." In the end, she described Griffin's essay as nasty work. Ryan Clark, Griffin's former ESPN co-worker and media nemesis, also added his voice. Clark, a former safety for the Pittsburgh Steelers, observed, "Desperation will force you to make things up. Sometimes it's okay to accept the loss and move on. Lying only exacerbates the situation." Following Reese and Clark's remarks on Wednesday morning, Griffin posted an online defense. "All right," Griffin wrote on X, "this has to stop. Racism has no place in this world. Whether or not you like a player." In reference to the disgusting response to Reese's cover, he said in a post on X that Angel Reese should never be called or depicted as a monkey. "I haven't said much about Angel Reese since she posted a video that helped my wife, children, family, and friends get death threats, physical harm threats, and threats of sexual violence against my kids on social media and elsewhere. I will never be able to accept that. When I said that Angel Reese despises Caitlin Clark and provided convincing basketball evidence to support my claim, I never disparaged her or her family. Sports are involved. Everyone will dislike one another." In a subsequent piece, Griffin refused to leave the matter to rest. "I didn't say this to stir up controversy, but I stood up for Angel Reese against racism," he subsequently revealed. "However, I will not allow someone to distort the facts merely because it is inconvenient for them. Just tighten your circle instead of attempting to check me. You hate Caitlin Clark, not the other way around, they say when they phone me. I don't want to be the antagonist in anyone's tale. All I want is to enjoy myself, be honest, and celebrate sports. But in order to spare sentiments, I won't lie or be fake." For months, Clark and Griffin have been at odds after the former said that because Griffin married a white lady, he had no understanding of racial issues. Clark specifically claimed that because Griffin has been married to white women twice, he is not having conversations at his home about what black women have to endure in this country. Reese was thrilled that 2K had chosen her as a cover star, but social media users quickly suggested that Clark ought to have been chosen instead. "Should have been Caitlin Clark," one admirer said. "We all know it was supposed to be Clark," another fan added. "Over CC. It smells fishy," someone else wrote. "Reese over Clark is just another example of how 2K has fallen," a commenter said. "Nafessa Collier is enjoying an MVP season, but surely give it to someone who shoots under 42% and leads the league in turnovers," commented one fan, suggesting a different WNBA player.